Hey Capricorn, welcome to your New Year read. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages, as this is a general reading. Messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you guys like, you can keep it in your back pocket or come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys based off the current energy and what you guys can expect for this year coming up, 2021. Starting off with some animal oracle messages to get a general feel for the themes or messages that may need to come through for you guys right now. And then we're going to take a look into you guys regarding your career, your love life for 2021, and anything else that may need to come out, okay? So starting off with these animal oracle messages, we actually have the sea serpent and the dragonfly coming out. So already off to an interesting start. We have the color blue here. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, based off the current energy? What messages need to come through for Capricorn? Any animal oracle messages, please? Any animal oracle messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, based off the current energy? Any messages? The swan. Wow, yeah, the color blue is coming out. You guys are healing. Oh yeah, we also have the whale at the bottom. There's lots of like this healing element. You guys may have a decision coming up as well because the tarantula's at the bottom. Anyways, so you guys are healing. You guys are in this energy of healing and nurturing yourselves and releasing and making peace. Now, I do believe in your last read I did, it was like a fish out of water, completely out of your element. And I do feel like this is kind of a continuation because of all this like watery emotions. Yes, we have the dragonfly, which is air energy out here. Dragonflies, I believe, are good luck as well. So maybe you've seen a dragonfly recently. You know what's actually funny is because I was clearing my phone out, I was going through my camera roll and just deleting a bunch of stuff that was taking up space. And I did actually see a picture of a dragonfly, and I was like, oh my god, that's interesting. The fact that this came up, and I just recently seen a picture of a dragonfly. I'm not even a Capricorn, but you know, maybe that's relevant for some of you seeing a dragonfly, or like maybe that's like your favorite bug or something, I don't know. But the fact that this has the water alchemical symbol is telling me that there is a situation that you are looking at with a completely different understanding, a new mindset. You're having a breakthrough with how you used to perceive situations and maybe how you allowed your thoughts to get the best of you, or how you allowed your thoughts to control you, or emotions control you. It's like something has switched, you flipped a switch, and it's as if you are looking at situations around you, you're evaluating things differently. And that's leading to a lot of healing. The swan and the sea serpent do talk a lot about healing. You guys have been doing a lot of reflection and doing a lot of introspection, spending a lot of time alone and just thinking and contemplating and looking at how much has changed. Perhaps this last year, 2020, has not been easy for a lot of you. There's been a lot of cycles, a lot of chapters in your life that have came to an end, lots of endings and new beginnings, and it's been a lot. There's been a lot of lessons that you can take from these experiences moving forward, and you know, you're reflecting on these times, reflecting on the areas that you may need to still heal, or things that you're needing to release, things that are no longer serving you. And as you're doing that, you are able to express yourself freely. You are able to speak your piece. You are able to communicate and express yourself without any block. You guys are removing blockages, emotional blockages, and also mental blockages too. You know, when there's a lot of emotional things coming up, lots of things on your mind weighing heavily on your heart, it can get overwhelming to the point where you can't really seem to think straight, or it gets in the way of your work and it acts as a block, right? And so for some time, maybe it was getting in the way, maybe there was a situation you didn't fully understand, but as time went on, as you began to do healing, things started to make more sense. You started to scratch below the surface and things started to unfold right before your eyes, and you started to realize things about yourself that may needed to change. You started to realize certain cycles or certain habits, relationships that weren't fitting for you. You started to have this major awakening, this major realization about yourself. And that led to a lot of healing. You're recognizing that you have the capability to make peace and to live the life that you deserve without any of your past baggage holding you back. You're recognizing that you have the power to heal yourself and to also heal others around you. When you start with yourself, when you start working on yourself and bettering yourself, you raise the vibration. Every single person who starts to do their own shadow work, to do work on themselves, to do that reflection, you make a shift collectively. You do. Every single person who does that who starts to better themselves, who try to, you know, act in love rather than fear, rather than hate. You are raising the collective vibration. You are making a difference. You're causing a shift. Every single person who does that makes a shift. So with the swan out here, you guys are obviously reflecting and doing a lot of work, a lot of thinking, and doing some introspection. I'm almost getting the ugly duckling. Why is that coming? Oh my god, I forgot about that story. The ugly duckling. Realizing that you're actually not the ugly duckling, that you're a beautiful swan, you know, because that's what the story was about. There was like all these ducks, and this one duck that stood out from the crowd, but he wasn't actually a duck, he was actually a swan, but everyone bullied him and made fun of him for being different, right? Perhaps you guys may stand out from the crowd. Maybe you are considered different, but you're not actually different. You are just something unique. You are, you know, something beautiful. And maybe in the past you guys were hard on yourselves, or you tried to wear a mask or pretend to be something that you weren't. You weren't authentically being you. And then with time, you started to get in touch with who you truly are and recognizing, you know what, I like who I am, and whoever doesn't like me for who I am, fuck them. I'm going to be my authentic self. I'm not going to water myself down for nobody. I'm not going to dim my light. I'm just going to be 100% me, and people can take it or leave it. And you guys have been doing a lot of reflection, like realizing, wow, I've changed so much. This last year has taught me to really embrace who I am. You know, I've had to do a lot of healing. I've had to change certain mindsets. I've had to unlearn certain patterns or certain ways I was raised. But now look at me. Look at who I've become. I changed from that duck to the swan, right? People used to consider me the ugly duckling, and now look at me. I've glowed up. I've transformed into something beautiful. Oh my god, this is so wild. This is such an interesting read already, but there's lots of healing going on, and like your perspective is changing. You're having a completely changed perspective, and the hangman didn't come out when I was prepping this deck, so I was like, okay, so maybe you guys are like doing a lot of reflection, a lot of thinking, and changing, and your mindset's blossoming into something amazing. Like, this is just such an interesting read, you guys, and I love the color coming out. Blues. Okay, so very watery, very healing, very nurturing. The sea serpent represents healing, emotional wounds, expressing desires. The sea serpent represents the energy of expression. Whether it's emotions, creativity, or sensuality, or desire, the sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most, our hearts are at ease, and our relationships are meaningful and enduring. We loosen the grip of self-judgment, and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. This current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true natures. You guys are really learning to authentically be you, and how to express yourself and what you want and your desires and your wants, your needs. Right? You're able to fully embrace you, and you're removing limitations you once put on yourself. Okay, anyways, this represents the second chakra, located deep within the pelvic bone. This chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire, and is associated with the water element. Represents the home of the divine mother, or Kundalini herself. Okay, so it's kind of like, you know how it's like a snake, almost a sea serpent, but it's like a snake. Representing your untapped potential, representing how much you can grow and expand as you continue to heal, as you continue to better yourself. You are growing and turning into something amazing, something beautiful. So keep going, keep doing that work. I know it's not easy. Shadow work ain't easy. Unlearning certain patterns and changing our mindsets and basically reprogramming ourselves is not easy, and it's a process, and some days are easier than others. It comes in waves. So be patient with yourself on this journey. But you guys are on the right track, so keep going. Then we have the dragonfly, which is master of the light, illusion, and the mind. The dragon is an ancient and ethereal creature that awakens a sense of wonder and awe. The dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, as it's always moving, shifting, shimmering, and changing. When the dragonfly card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your mind and perception. Are they restless or still, dreamlike or crystal clear? The situation at hand may be different than it appears at first glance. The dragonfly reminds us to calm the mind so that the light of wisdom can shine through. When in balance, sees clearly, joyful, and magical. When out of balance, can't concentrate, and a busy mind. And to bring into balance, focus on the breath. So some of you may be needing to get into some sort of meditation routine. Even if it's 10 minutes, it's really going to help benefit you. And then we have the swan, which is effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, and elegant power. The swan represents heightened creativity. The swan is ready to take us there to the fluid of realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. This potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for some solo time. An inner voice is waiting to be heard, and an inner vision is likely to be revealed. When in balance, infinite creative power. When out of balance, agitated, snippy, and lacking vision. And to bring into balance, some solo time and writing. So these all seem to have like a bit of a connection. There is this energy of you guys expressing yourselves and getting in tune with your creative selves and like your childlike energy and just having fun. This also is talking about healing and changing your perspective and doing a lot of reflection, needing to focus on the breath, as well as take some time out for you, some solo time, where maybe you can do some journaling or writing down your thoughts or doing that shadow work that's going to help you heal and clear the path for new directions and new opportunities. Take that as a sign, Luna's confirmation, okay? So let's pull some tarot messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Based off the current energy, what's going on for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Capricorn, please? Based off the current energy, what is going on with my Capricorns? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Capricorn? We have art, Sagittarius energy. This is healing. Bringing yourself back into balance, fire and water. Also, I want to say bringing your masculine and feminine side together. We all carry masculine and feminine energies. Bringing yourself back into balance. And oh my god, major card explosion. Okay, let's talk about it. We have the Knight of Swords, so there is this energy of taking action towards healing, to letting things go. I guess we're just going to keep all these cards that fell out. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Hangman in the reverse. Yeah, you guys are leaving some shit behind, possibly emotional baggage or hurt or relationships that do not serve you. The Two of Swords. Oh, shit. It's not the Two of Swords. The Four of Swords, my bad. Truce and the Fool. Wow. Okay, so we have Sagittarius coming out. We have Piscean. We also have Aries and Aquarius coming out, the signs that are in these cards. So this is what I'm seeing here. You guys are bringing yourself back into balance. The Six of Pentacles, all about balance, equal give and take. This is like mini justice energy. What you put out is what you receive. Making sure that you are taking care of yourself, staying well grounded, well balanced, your work life routine, your personal life, your social life, keeping it all balanced. You're juggling many things, but you're trying to just maintain a sense of balance within yourself, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. Like, there's a lot that you might be juggling, but you're doing good. You're keeping it all under control, right? You are healing certain parts of yourself, so you are making peace with some things. With Temperance out here, or art, Sagittarius energy, you guys are highly surrounded by your loved ones, your angels, ancestors. They're around you. They're protecting you, and they are giving you that strength to focus on yourself, to filling your own cup, and to take care of yourself first. And as you're doing that, you're also walking away from things that don't serve you. With the Eight of Cups, relationships, places you've invested a lot of time and energy into, certain connections, places that you weren't appreciated, or where there wasn't that equal give and take, where there wasn't balance. Wherever there isn't balance, wherever there is like this energy of you extending yourself more than you're receiving, or you put so much time and energy but you don't get anything back, not worth it. Not worth your time, your energy. You are ending up just draining yourself. So you're recognizing that, and you are walking away from places that aren't fulfilling your needs. Also, I am kind of getting with that sea serpent energy, how if you're imbalanced in your emotions, if your sacral chakra is unaligned, there is this energy of your emotions being stagnant in some areas and flooding in others. And with this Eight of Cups energy in this card, some are completely empty, it's dry, it's stagnant, and in other areas it floods. That's very symbolic to what the sea serpent was saying. So there is this energy of you guys needing to bring yourself back into balance. And if that means you have to walk away from certain things or certain people or certain connections, then that's what you gotta do. Okay, and that's what it's looking like with the Hangman in the reverse, freeing yourself after spending some time reflecting and doing the work and trying to figure out, okay, what's working in my life? What's working for me? What's not? And how can I move forward? What am I going to do about it? That dragonfly energy, taking action to heal. So that's what you're doing after spending some time reflecting. Now you're freeing yourself from the stagnant energy where you felt stuck, where you felt as if there was no way out. Now you're seeing a solution. Now you're seeing a direction as to where you can go moving forward. You guys are spending a lot of time healing with the Four of Swords. You guys are doing a lot of inner work, spending some time alone. Do not disturb me. I'm trying to make peace, and I'm trying to release and free myself from whatever's been holding me back. And as you're doing that, as you're healing, as you're leaving things behind, we got some new energy with the Fool, new beginnings right around you. Depends on what you want, wherever you want to go. So you want to work towards a career or a business idea, go for it. If you want new love, go for it. If you want to have a healthier lifestyle, go for it. Whatever it is that you want. We have this Fool energy, which is telling me that you guys are on the right track and you have this new opportunity opening up, and it's opening up in a number of directions. And it's up to you on which way you want to go. So with this Fool energy, you're free from the past, from the chains that were holding you back. After doing so much healing and being patient with yourself and taking action and literally just going right in, not holding yourself back or being afraid of change, like literally, guys, just going right into, okay, let me get my shit together, let me heal, let me get my stability back, let me put myself as the first priority, let me get my health in order, let me get myself back on track so that I can live my best damn life. 2020 was a hard year, and it made me realize some shit about myself that I needed to change, that wasn't working for me. Now, this new year, 2021, let's go, I'm gonna make it my bitch, you know? I'm just saying, like, there's this energy of you guys bringing yourself back into balance, and you're gonna be feeling on top of the world. There's this major release after all that pressure, with all that Capricorn energy for the last 3 years, right? The Cancer and Capricorn node switched to Sagittarius, Gemini, so that was already a release. Then with Saturn, Jupiter, and all that energy was in Capricorn, shifting to Aquarius. There's this huge release, and whatever houses Capricorn is in, that's probably where you're going to feel the release majorly this year coming up, or the next few years. You're going to be feeling just so much lighter and free, like just like a deep breath, fresh air, finally, after so much hard shit that you guys went through and doing the work and healing. You're finally free for the most part. I mean, healing is nonstop. We never stop healing, just like we never stop growing or changing, but it's like you're finally freeing yourself from whatever's been holding you back, whatever's been keeping you stuck or stagnant. You're finally recognizing the root of the issue here, the root of whatever's been holding you back or getting in the way or preventing you from moving forward. You're walking away from that. You're leaving it behind, and you are moving forward with confidence and with patience and with integrity. Wow. It's beautiful energy. Very good. I'm loving it. Also, I forgot to mention, oh my god, Capricorn, happy birthday to all my Capricorns out there. Hope you guys have a good birthday season. Look at that. The Chariot at the bottom. You guys are moving forward with confidence. What did I tell you? Taking action. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. You guys are moving forward. You ain't going back. You're moving forward. Nothing can hold you back. Nothing can keep you anymore. Nothing can stop you. Alright, so should I look into any of this? Or should we just move into the New Year spread? I kind of just want to move into the New Year spread because it's very straight to the point. You guys doing a lot of healing, reflecting, releasing, making peace, letting things go, bringing yourself back into balance. Some areas in your life were stagnant. Some areas were flooding, especially revolving around your emotions, recognizing what needs to be healed, what needs to be released, what needs to be forgiven, right? Certain habits that you're needing to let go of. You're freeing yourself from that after spending a lot of time reflecting, also reaching a point of enlightenment within yourself, doing things differently with that new perspective. So I think it's pretty straight to the point. I don't really feel the need to clarify any of this because it's very straightforward. So let's go into your 2021 spread. Okay, starting off with career. Very good. I like it so far, Capricorn. So any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career and finances in 2021? What can Capricorn expect regarding their coin, their finances, their money in the year coming up, 2021? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their finances, career in 2021? What can Capricorn expect regarding their career and finances? Okay, we have the Hermit in the reverse. You guys might be stepping out of your comfort zone or after a period of Maybe keep, okay, if this is for my artists out there, this is a specific message. Perhaps if you are someone who's an artist, you paint, you sing, you draw, you dance, you create something. Maybe you've been keeping it on the down low, or you haven't been putting your work out there due to, fears of what people might think of you, or the fear of being shut down, or not being good enough, or people judging you or making fun of you. You guys are going to be pushing through your fears and putting your work out there. With the Hermit in the reverse, no longer hiding. No longer hiding your skills, your talents, your gifts. Finally putting yourself out on the line. That's exciting. That's exciting. Whoa! Look, the Two of Wands, so there's that decision. Am I going to put myself out there? Am I going to give this idea a chance? Am I going to allow my fear to control me or stop me from actually going after what it is that I want? Or am I going to just say fuck it and do it? We have the Mangus, the Magician. Okay, coming through. Let's get one more for Capricorn regarding their career and finances in 2021. The world is your oyster. The Queen of Swords. Hell yeah. You know exactly what you want. Nothing can get in your way. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Universe. Major cycle closed. Wrapping up a huge cycle. We'll take a little look into this, don't you worry. We're going to clarify a little bit, get a little bit more details as to what's happening here. Yeah, wow. So you guys obviously choosing to step out of your comfort zone or giving something a shot, putting your work out there, or, even if you're not someone who's doing something creatively, maybe you've been trying to get into some sort of university or trying to get a job at a certain place. Maybe in the past you were hesitant to putting your resume out there or going for an interview because maybe you were shy or afraid or getting in your own way. But it's looking like in 2021, you guys are going to just be taking risks and saying, fuck it, I'm going to go after what it is that I want and I'm going to attract it, literally. So you got a decision. You can either stay in your current place where you have been the last year, the last 5 years, 10 years, however long, and continue to keep going down this path, or you can choose to say, you know what, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to go after what it is that I want, what I deserve. Just because I may be turned down a few times doesn't mean that I'm not going to get it. Because, you could go to 10 different doors and you could be shut down, but you go to one more door and they are like, hell yeah, and that could change your life. So you never know unless you try, and never let anybody tell you that you can't. Don't even allow yourself to say, oh, well, I can't. That's an excuse. Yes, you can. What's holding you back? Fear? Oh, what are they going to think about me? Who cares? It's your fucking life, okay? We have the Mangus, the Magician energy. You are able to create whatever it is that you want. You're able to attract. You're able to bring in your life, whatever it is that you want regarding your career, your finances. You want to attract money? You got it. You want to attract love? You got it. This is talking about your career, though, so we're going to talk about money. So if you've been struggling financially, or you're wanting a new job, or you're wanting to start off a business idea, or whatever it is that you want, you can have it. You can. You just got to put the work in, right? That Eight of Pentacles. And you also have to have that self-discipline with that Queen of Swords. Some days are going to be easy. Some days won't be. Some days you're going to have a hard time staying motivated. Some days it's going to be like, oh, I just don't want to do it. Or you got to do the dirty work, building that foundation. It's not always easy. And it's not always going to be fun. But if you want it bad enough, you're going to have to put the work in. You're going to have to fight for it and show that you are worthy and that you deserve it, right? You got to put your work out there. What you put out is what you receive. Although it may take some time and you may not see the results instantly, it will be worth it. You're building a solid foundation for yourself that will last a lifetime. So you got all the tools you need to make this shit happen. So stop making excuses, because you are capable. You are. Deep down, you know that you can make this shit happen, okay? So then that Queen of Swords energy. You know what you want. You're going to go get what you want. You're very clear, honest, and straight to the point. There might be a lot of communication, or maybe you got people you're speaking to. But you're taking on this role. You're taking on this lead and not letting anybody or anything or even yourself get in the way of this amazing opportunity. Maybe in the past you did, but not anymore. You've changed. And she's holding that sword, right? There's that new perspective, that dragonfly energy. Breakthrough. Master of the mind. Mastering your mind. So, I see that you guys are dedicating yourself, staying motivated, putting in that work, learning, growing, expanding. Some of you might be going back to school or learning a new technique, building on your ideas. That's that Sagittarius eclipse energy we had back in December, right? It was all about expansion and building on top of your ideas. New ideas or old ideas, past dreams, reviving and giving it another chance. With the tools I have now, I'm gonna make this shit happen. There you go. You put that work in, your fruits will come to fruition. It's just a matter of time. Like I said, you gotta be patient. This isn't just not gonna happen overnight. That's not realistic. You know that. That's why you're dedicating yourself. That's why you're putting in the work, because you know one day it's gonna pay off. We do have the Tower here, so there might be some sort of unexpected situation that comes up, and whatever this is brings some sort of ending in your career. For some, maybe you are choosing to leave behind your current job or wherever you work or wherever you get your income from. Some of you may have an ending related towards that. Some of you might be having a change in your work. Maybe something that you do currently, you might change the direction. You might end up doing something completely different. A year from now, you might be in a completely different field and you don't even expect it. It's like it's unexpected. You don't see something happening. The Tower isn't necessarily a bad thing, though. This is just a collapse of a foundation that wasn't solid from the beginning. We don't need to continue to keep holding things in our lives that aren't solid. Well, building on top of it's only going to eventually collapse, right? And that's kind of what's happening here. Wherever you are currently, whoever I'm picking up on, whoever this message is for, obviously something about your current situation isn't stable. That's not going to have the longevity that you need. So although it might be scary or unexpected, you're needing to surrender to whatever this change is, and we'll look into this when we clarify, but this is going to be bringing in an ending with that world energy so that you are able to start something fresh, something brand new, something that can last a lifetime, that Fool energy, right? Which we had that in the last spread that we just did, the Fool came out. So in order for something new to start, something has to come to an end. And whatever is coming to an end clearly wasn't stable from the beginning, so it's actually a blessing in disguise, whether you see it right now or not. And for some, this might be sucky in the moment, but you will thank yourself later on. You'll look back at this and be like, thank God that happened, because now look at me. Now I'm thriving, now I'm going after and living my best life. You know, like sometimes things happen in mysterious ways, but it's supposed to put us in a certain direction or down a certain path. There is some sort of shakeup, but it's for something better to come in. Okay, so we're gonna start clarifying. I don't know, which deck should I use to clarify? Okay, I do want to go into this Tower. Alright, I'm gonna give this a good shuffle because I just reset all my decks like on New Year's Eve. So I'm going to give this like a real good shuffle. Any messages for Capricorn regarding the Tower 2021, regarding their career and finances? What's this Tower moment? Some of you might just be having a major epiphany that wherever you are currently is not fulfilling or is not what you want in the long term. You guys are looking at the long term, what it is that you want for your life, where you want to be a year from now, where you want to be 10 years from now. Do you want to be still in this situation? Where do you envision yourself? What would you like for yourself? For some of you are having this major oh shit realization, like, oh my god, I actually don't want to continue to do this. Some of you might have been studying something in school or university for quite some time, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, or even more, right? And it's catching up to you like, holy shit, this isn't what I want to do, but I'm stuck now and I have to pay off my student loans, my debt, because otherwise I'm going to have to deal with this later on, so I got to stick with it, but I don't actually want to do this, but I've wasted all this time, this energy and money doing something I don't even like. You guys might be having a major realization, and that could be the ending of a chapter. So that's like another specific message, but that just came to mind. So take it if it applies, leave it if it doesn't. Tell me the Tower for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. Tell me the Tower for Capricorn. We have the Alchemist coming out. Yeah, realizing, oh shit, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I want. I want something else for myself. We have the Three of Swords coming out. Yeah. Oh, damn. It's kind of sucky in the moment because you feel, some of you feel like you wasted all this time, this energy in a certain situation or a current workplace for it to just lead to nothing. But it's not nothing, and it wasn't a waste of time. I know it's hard not to think that way, but it's happening for a reason. Have trust in that. So clarifying the Tower, right? We have the Alchemist. So you have control moving forward which direction you want to go down. This Tower was meant to happen so that you are able to create the life you actually do want to live, not the one that's safe. You're wanting something more. Your soul is craving something more meaningful, and although it might be a bit painful or scary, or for some even emotional, for some we're so upset, like that this has to come to an end. For some, maybe there's even some shady shit going down in the workplace that you didn't see coming. But we have the Two of Wands in the reverse, so there might be a bit of an indecision, like, how do I move forward? What do I do now? Right? Don't you worry. You're going to be just fine. Whenever this Tower moment happens, in the moment, it's a little bit freaky, it's a little bit scary. You feel like you're lost, like you're floating, you don't have a direction, you don't know which way you're going, but it's going to work out. Have faith, have trust in that. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you feel like there's a loss of money. The Star, and the Nine of Wands. There's this determination, though. Look, we also have that Eight of Cups again, because you walked away from something or something came to an end with that universe energy. So, it's scary, it's stressful. Some of you feel like you lost out on money or time or just energy invested into a situation. Once you take that time to reconnect to yourself, to ground, to do a little reflecting, do a little bit of thinking, getting back in your energy and controlling your thoughts, not allowing your thoughts to control you, not feeding into the fear, having trust, right? Anyways, that's easier said than done, I get that. But there is this energy of you guys having hope for the future with the Star, recognizing, you know what? Wherever I wasn't actually truly what I wanted anyway, so in a way, this is a blessing. Now I have an excuse to go after my dream, or now I can actually authentically be me, live my life the way I wanted to or the way I should. And we also have the Nine of Wands. There's this perseverance. Okay, you know what? I will push after and go after my dreams and make that shit a reality. Why not? I have nothing to lose. So there's you looking over at the potential to succeed, to have a wish fulfillment, to come true. All you ever hoped and wished for is right in front of you. It's so close yet so far away. It's like you could reach out and grab it, but you gotta actually put the work in, right? You're recognizing that, though. You are not alone. You are supported. And, yeah, it's all because you guys had to walk away from something or something came to an end. Alright, and this is unexpected, but it's almost like divine intervention, like this is supposed to happen for you to realize that maybe you need to make some changes in your life or do something differently so that you wouldn't waste any more time or energy, money. Okay, so let's look into the Magician. Kind of the Magician, the Mangus for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the career and finances 2021. Kind of the Mangus for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding the career in 2021. Kind of the Mangus. Kind of the Mangus for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the career in 2021. We have the Eight of Pentacles, double confirmation. This is what you're going to be investing your time, your energy towards, recognizing that if I want something, if I want to pursue this dream, if I want to put myself out there, if I want this business to take off or whatever it is that you're trying to obviously bring in and start up, I'm going to have to dedicate myself. I'm going to have to self-discipline. I'm going to have to come up with a routine, a schedule, and stick to it and be consistent. Consistency is the key. Kind of the Mangus for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career. We have the Page of Wands. There's a lot of inspiration, though, and there's good news. There's good news coming towards this, and it's bringing you a lot of inspiration, confidence, and excitement. Kind of the Mangus for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their career and finances. Look at this. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. What you put out is what you receive. You recognize with all the energy, with all the time, with the patience, and the dedication, what you put out, you recognize you're going to be receiving that tenfold. So it's all about just being patient, consistent, and also being mindful what you're thinking. What you think is what you attract. There's lots of good news coming from this idea. I do believe you are highly supported with whatever this direction is that you're going down. You have a lot of focus and a lot of dedication. You know, I feel like you guys are really focusing on the details too. You're not just going to half-ass whatever this idea is or this project. You're going to give it your all. Oh, that's so exciting! It's so good, and I do feel like this is going to be very rewarding. Anyways, we have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, your energy coming through at the bottom of the deck. Capricorn energy. Lots of earthiness coming through. I like it. So you guys might be learning a lot of new skills. There might be some sort of collaboration or teamwork. You might be working with people, your friends, family, and you know, after some time of thinking and coming up with a plan and, you know, weighing out all your options of which direction this could go down. This is not just some impulsive decision. No, like, you thought about this for quite some time. Maybe in the past you didn't have the opportunity to. Now that something's come to an end, it's like, okay, here's my shot. I'm actually going to make this happen. Fuck it. I have the opportunity. It's a clear path. I'm going to give this a chance. You never know. You never know. Anyway, so then the Queen of Pentacles. You guys are so supported behind this idea. 100%. You guys are capable of reaching this place of success and victory. This is talking about your abundance. It's 100% there. It's already yours. Claim it. Yes, you may not have it right now, but it's already yours. You're just shifting to the timeline to get it. Very hardworking, very loyal, very stable, and resilient. Think of like a tree in the wind. The branches are flexible. You guys are flexible with this idea moving forward. You're very open-minded. That Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords, you're ready to make shit happen. This is a good read, Capricorn. I mean, am I surprised? No. Anyways, so that's basically like your work. So I do feel like there's going to be some sudden changes, something that's unexpected, perhaps endings, or leaving behind, or even quitting wherever you may work or whatever you might be studying, to go pursue something that's more meaningful and something that's more long-term, long-lasting. Wow, what an interesting little read we got going on, Capricorn. I like it. Now let's take a look into your love life for 2021. See what you guys can expect regarding your love or relationships. Whatever needs to come out. Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding their love life in 2021? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love in 2021? Any messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus regarding love in 2021? What can Capricorn expect in their love life? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, what can they expect regarding love? Any messages for Capricorn? We have the Six of Swords, so there is movement, also healing from past situations and relationships you've been in, obviously. There is this energy of moving forward, though, to peaceful times and more fulfilling times. We have the Princess of Wands, lots of fun, flirtatious energy, possibly going on dates and getting to know somebody. We also have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, there's lots of passion, passionate new beginnings, and exciting, fiery fun. Making noises, man. Messages for Capricorn regarding their love life in 2021. What can Capricorn expect? We also have the Devil. Ooh, be mindful of toxic connections or obsessions or codependencies or addictions, sex addiction. I just have to throw it out there, okay? We also have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Six of Cups. All right, and Prince of Wands. Interesting, okay. So in your love life, Capricorn, obviously I do feel like there is some momentum going on in the love sector for y'all. If you're interested, if you put yourself out there, of course, and depending on circumstances, who knows where we're gonna be. There is this energy of momentum in your love life. Moving away from past heartbreaks, healing after putting in all that work that we were talking about with the animal oracle cards. There's this energy of you guys moving forward with the lessons learned, the wisdom in your back pocket. There is this energy of flirtatious new beginnings with the Princess of Wands and Ace of Wands. Lots of passion, lots of excitement, lots of fun, fiery, sexual energy that you are going to be feeling. Lots of attraction. People are attracted to you, you're attracted to others. There is like opportunities to go out there and have some fun, get to know people, and you decide what you want to do with it. But there are opportunities for you, okay? You decide what you want to do with that. But it's looking good, it's looking fulfilling. 100%. Just be mindful of toxicities or the red flags. Don't ignore the red flags, especially with all this red energy coming up. Be mindful of red flags, Capricorn. This is obviously your energy coming through with the Devil. This can talk about codependencies or toxicities or just ending up in situations that may go south. So just be mindful of whatever relationships you enter into, or if you're in a relationship, be mindful of like anything in the connection that's unhealthy. Don't be afraid to acknowledge these things or speak up or be honest or communicate, right? With that Ace of Swords, don't be afraid to communicate and be honest in relationships, because like, here's the thing. If there's something that's bothering you, if there's something that this individual that you might be with currently or someone you come together with down the line this year, if there's something that, you know, you don't like or something feels off, communicate about it. Speak up. If there's some sort of thing that you're feeling, don't hold back. They can't read your mind. No one's a mind reader. So speak your truth. If there's something that's bothering you or something that is on your mind, communicate, okay? Because communication is key here in all relationships. It doesn't even have to be romantic. Communication, okay? Be honest. Be straight up. No need to sugarcoat it. No need to be an asshole, but just speak your truth. Lay down your boundaries. That's gonna clear a lot of shit up, especially anything that you don't like or is, you know, screaming red flags at you. Communicate about it. Talk about it. If there's something that's bothering you or makes you uncomfortable, talk about it. So I do believe if you speak up about whatever this is, will bring some healing and understanding. And there also is the Six of Cups energy. So for some, this is obviously a sign message. It's not going to be for everybody. For some, there might be this past energy lingering, or you might be finding yourself looking back at some past relationships or connections. And there could be this energy of healing with the Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords, bringing us some sort of clarity or peace, calling a truce to some past energy. Maybe if there's someone who you had a fallout with, or things went sour, things went south, maybe there's this energy of forgiveness, healing, moving forward, perhaps, if you so choose. A couple different things I'm feeling from this. And for those who are in like a relationship currently or entering into one in the new year, there is this soulmate energy. Maybe you already know this person, maybe you have a history with this person, or you've been friends with them or something for quite some time. Lots of pleasure in the relationship. So that's good. Let's clarify a little bit. My throat is dry, so I'm just gonna drink some water right now. Let's go into the Ace of Wands for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding their love life in 2021. Oops. Can you tell me about the Ace of Wands, please? Clarify the Ace of Wands for Capricorn's love life in the new year. Try the Ace of Wands for Capricorn. Judgment. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Interesting. Try the Ace of Wands for Capricorn. Nine of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands, double confirmation, the Fool, and the Five of Cups, and the Tower. Okay, so Capricorn, you have the opportunity for this passionate new start. Lots of fun, lots of fire, lots of excitement, good times. But there's some sort of fear here. Or you might be getting in your own way, or you might be getting in your head. Maybe this is like a fear of things being too good to be true, or being swept off your feet. Look at this Princess of Wands being swept off your feet. Or worried about fucking something up, right? Maybe you've already built a solid foundation with someone already. Like this could be, like I said, for some, this is someone you've already built a foundation with. Maybe this is someone who you already are currently in a relationship with, or this is someone who you may have as a friend. Maybe you're taking things to the next level. Things are getting a little spicy. Anyways, so this Ten of Pentacles energy, obviously this is some sort of foundation that's already in your life, or yeah, I'm almost getting as if like this maybe it was a friendship and then things got a little spicy for some, or if this is already a relationship. It's been pretty long term or pretty serious, and it's like there's this energy of not wanting to fuck it up, or there's like a fear of potentially ruining something with this Devil energy. We also have Judgment coming out here, so I don't know if this is like a cycle from your past, or there's some sort of repetition from something you've already dealt with in the past, or like a fear of like, okay, well in this past relationship things were going good and then I turned around and messed it up and I don't want to repeat that. And so there's this fear here. Some of you are worried, like if you take up this opportunity or take this leap or tell someone how you feel, you're worried about being turned down or neglected or rejected. Some of you are just like very fearful of getting your hopes up for it to just be taken away. Now that is understandable 100%, but that can be an unhealthy way of looking at relationships. And that may also just be an illusion that you are putting on, or, you know, projecting your own fears on things that may not even be the case. And sometimes we can get in our own ways, right? And so that might be related to that. And just remember, if we project our own fears onto certain people or certain relationships or opportunities, we end up attracting shit like that. And then look at that, the Tower at the bottom as well. So be mindful what you're thinking. What you think is what you attract, okay? This isn't too good to be true, but if that's what you think, then that's what you bring. What you think about, you bring about. Okay, let's look into this devil energy. It's almost as if, like, as soon as something gets really good, it's almost as if, like, some of you push it away or you sabotage because you want to have control over the situation because maybe in the past you didn't. And so now any way to avoid that type of pain or ending or heartbreak is to be the one who has control over it. So then that, I mean, that, like, that's kind of related to this devil energy. I'm just getting that. It's very specific, but that's just what's come to mind. Try the devil for Capricorn regarding their love life in 2021. So there's obviously some healing that needs to take place for whoever may resonate with that. Tell me the devil for Capricorn regarding love. We have the Prince of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's this offer, this solid offer. We have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, but where's the Ace of Cups? Prince of Cups, we have it, but kind of like early stages in a relationship, like getting to know each other, going out on dates, kind of slowly developing feelings. It's not thing too serious, but it could lead to something serious with that Ace of Pentacles. But some of you are just, again, fearful of fucking it up or ending up in similar situations like in your past. Tell me the devil for Capricorn regarding love in 2021. The Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. There's that fear. There's the Six of Cups again, double confirmation, and the King of Cups. Okay. So obviously there are emotions here, and I do feel it's a mutual with this Two of Cups energy, also soulmate energy. There's just this fear. Again, there's this fear. I feel like this is you, or this is coming from someone maybe with heavy air energy, but I'm going to just say that this is you, Capricorn. It's almost as if like you have your guard up because you don't want to get fucked over, or you're scared of being hurt, or you're scared of being vulnerable, like in the past you were, and then it just went wrong, or this person left you, and so now you have this fear of like, well, if I open up, they're just going to leave me, or if I tell them this, they won't have feelings for me anymore. Like there's like this fear that's getting in the way, and again, that might just sabotage something so great, something that could be so long lasting. That Ace of Pentacles, there's mutual feelings here, and there is strong attraction with that Queen of Wands. Some of you just might be getting in your own way, so be mindful of old habits or old cycles from your past that you might have had, things that you're trying to heal. If you have a relationship coming up, or if you're in a relationship, be mindful of certain thinking patterns that you may find yourself ending up in, right? Because that can easily lead to sabotage or ending or ruining things that are good for us, right? So it's like you're being asked to look at whatever this wounding is so that you don't repeat the same old cycle. Because whatever this is looks like it's good, it looks solid, but you have a decision with that judgment energy clarifying the Ace of Wands. You have a judgment call to make. You either learn from your past and use that wisdom that you gained from your back pocket with that Six of Swords, moving away from the past, or you can continue to keep repeating the same old shit. Again, it's all up to you. But there is like this fear, but it's just an illusion, right? Dragonfly talked about illusion, master of the mind, but also illusion. Sometimes things aren't always as it seems. Anyways, but you might just have a breakthrough with that Ace of Swords, cutting the tie from those toxic ways or those toxic mindsets. Yeah, look at that. Actually, yeah, that makes sense, because then we have the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups. So it's almost as if like you are realizing this cycle, recognizing that you have this breakthrough, this realization, oh my god, this is what I've been repeating. I need to change my mindset. What am I doing? This is great. It's mutual. There's feelings here. This is something that could be long-term, long-lasting, fulfilling. There's this passion. There's this spark. I'd be an idiot to mess this up or to sabotage this, because this is something I've always wished for. There's something that I've, tried to bring in for quite a long time. So why would I try to ruin it when I have it now, right? So then Four of Swords, doing that healing, remembering, okay, you know what? Not everyone's out to get me. Not everyone's going to do me wrong or do me dirty. And then now you're able to have pleasure and enjoy it because you've released that mindset, that baggage, that cycle. You caught yourself and you broke out. There we go. Okay, I like to end it there. That makes sense now. That makes sense. It's unfolding as I'm reading. It's interesting, okay? But yeah, double confirmation, Six of Cups, okay? So yeah, that's an interesting little spread we did. Now I'm just going to see if there's any other messages for you guys. And then we're going to end the read because it's been a little long, a little lengthy. Okay, we're going to use the Illuminati deck for this. Any other messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for 2021? Are there any other messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in 2021. Any other messages? You can tell Capricorn what Capricorn may expect for the year coming up. Any other messages for Capricorn, please? Any other messages for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have the Hierophant, sees the potential to commit. Also learning, growing, expanding. Your wisdom's growing too. Getting into some sort of spirituality. We also have the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Prince of Swords in the reverse. So there's this energy of leaving something behind. Anything else for Capricorn in 2021? Ooh, we have the Hierophant to the High Priestess. Interesting, okay. Coming together, or like unions for some. Anything else for Capricorn in 2021? Two of Cups. Okay, so that I think is related to the Hierophant and the High Priestess. But on deck, Two of Wands in the reverse, Prince of Wands, and the Empress. So much growth. And the Ten of Cups. Alright, so Capricorn, the extra messages I got for you is for those who are in a relationship, looking very good, looking very fulfilling. I know this is like a little part 2 of the relationship spread. We have the High Priestess to the Hierophant. So there's this pair here, power couple over here. Same wavelength, okay? Very wise, very spiritually together and in tune. This is relating to some sort of Two of Cups relationship, soulmate energy. Okay, if not, for some, if you want, you can have that. For some, you're in that already. If not, that's cool. I see that you guys are really opening up to your intuition, opening up to receive and get in tune with yourself, your spirituality, or some sort of religion or beliefs. I'm getting something about tradition here, or like creating a new tradition this year. For some, you got marriage coming up. For some, you got things taken up to the next level. We got a decision over here, Two of Wands in the reverse. Whatever you end up making your mind, you are taking action towards something that will lead to a lot of growth and long-term happiness and fulfillment, okay? Be mindful of pregnancies as well. Just gotta throw it out there, as the Empress is this energy of being very fertile. So if some of y'all are trying to start a family, I see that over here, Ten of Cups with the Empress, lots of fertility and long-term and longevity. Some of y'all get married, okay? I'm just throwing it out there, all the other messages that are coming through. Some of you might be moving or moving in together with somebody. And then there's also this energy, Ace of Wands in the reverse with the Prince of Swords in the reverse, leaving behind situations where there's no passion or no excitement or no growth. Leaving behind the stagnant areas that aren't benefiting you in the long term or keeping you stuck or stagnant, freeing yourself from that. That was probably the energy that we picked up at the very beginning, your current energy, right? Whatever you were leaving behind that was keeping you stagnant, that could be relating to whatever this is, so that you're able to move towards a place in your life where there is growth and expansion and happiness and fulfilling times. So that is what I got for you guys, Capricorn. Really interesting read, lots of different messages. Looking pretty solid. 2021's looking like a great year for y'all. You're able to create whatever it is that you want. Lots of good things coming your way, financially, emotionally, and spiritually. So that is what I got for you guys, Capricorn. If you got something from this read, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!